And then just let it build. You probably already got this part done. So your answer, yes, I do have my phone connected, right? You want to have it connected initially. So it's building the project. I'm going to go to Control 1 here. I'm going to create a new package. Right click on Java, create a new package. Name it something like this or some type of format like this. I'm going to put these items here and select refractor. Now this is, I guess, initially if you want to create your own. I'm going to copy this. You want to go to Android manifest. You want to put your name here. I'm going to replace them all, and then I'm going to go to build Gradle. Once you did that, what does it say? You need to sync something. So let's go ahead and do that now. There's more to it down the line. But initially, this is how you get it set up. You're right. They say you could delete this, so let's go ahead and do that. There's a delete app. So what do I want to do now, right? I want to look for what to do with your icons. So you're going to go to Res, Drawable, Icon Pack, and these are the icons, right, that you're looking at. They're also going to be easier to find them here, right? And then what you want to do is replace these, but you can see their names as they are. Okay, that's your first indication that the naming scheme here will have to match what is here. Let me find it. It's going to be in your values. Under icon pack. So those are this. So when you're looking at your initial dashboard and you turn it on, and you're looking at that first page of it, there's going to be 4 icons on the top. That's what these ones are going to be. So these names refer to what's in drawable, no DPI. So you're going to end up putting all your icons in here, right? We'll talk about the naming in a second. But whatever your icons are named, this is where you're going to put them at the end of the day. Every single one of them that are going to be icons for your theme. 8 of them, or at least 8 of them, on the top preview of your dashboard, you would name it here. You would put the name here. These are going to be the tabs that run across your dashboard, which will tell you latest, system, you know, Google Apps, games, drawers, whatever. These categories are here as well. So if you're putting new icons in a theme, it would be under latest, and you would just put those icon names here. If they're system icons that you want to distinguish from the rest, you would put those here. If they're Google Apps, particularly, you would just put the Google app names here. Games. I don't use drawers, but whatever. Drawers, you get the idea. Now, icon pack would be a list of all of the icon names in your entire theme. Every icon that you have, you can put here. The list will be long depending on how many icons you have. Right, so that's how to populate the icon views in the dashboard. Now, how do you want to get them on your phone, right? So getting them on your phone is another piece. So you want to go, if you look at XML, you have 3 files: app filter, app map, and theme resources. When someone gives you an icon request, I might have one here, let me see. I kind of put them together, right? But when someone gives you an icon request, it'll come with, zipped up, it'll come with an app filter, an app map, and a theme resource. So when someone goes into that dashboard and they hit the home button and then they say select or request icons or whatever, it'll zip up, they send it to you. When you open it up, it's going to have pictures of the icons, but it also have 3 files, XML files: app filter, app map, and theme resources. and they look like this. So these files, right, you'd end up having to, depending on how many requests you get or whatnot, you'd have to make sure that this particular info for the icons are in your app filter, or basically here. App filter, app map, and theme resources. Right, and you'll keep adding to these 3 files as you're adding more icons. There is also another place you want to look that I didn't know of before. I think it's in here. Yeah, so there's another app filter XML here too. Okay, that you want to, at least I made look just like this one. So whatever I had here, I put it in the one under assets right here. Now what I learned recently, thanks to the homie Rick Beamer, is that now if you have everything correct and a user, or you use your app or the dashboard, you close it all out, and when you long press on an icon, you go into the edit mode, and then you'll see the picture, and when you select the picture, it'll give you areas that you can select the icon to replace the one that you long pressed on. All that is controlled here. So if you do that and then you pick your new theme and you don't see any icons, that's because you also need to list them here too, in this drawable. Basically, you're going to be identifying the categories by, again, the icon names that you have. So there's going to be a drawable here, and there's going to be a drawable here. I changed them both. I think you might just have to change the one under XML, but I also changed the one under assets right here. I made them look the same. So if you want to take a look, my package here, oops, let's do it this way. That's my drawable, right? So this is all the apps they get to pick from. I commented those out. My category is going to be system and Google Apps, whatever, but they're all identified by the app names that you have in your, the same names that are in your drawable folder here. All of these names should be exactly that. What do you do when you're done? Just close all of this. Oops, I closed the whole project. Okay, so once you're done, right, you really want to rebuild your project. It's a key point. What it does, I think it saves stuff. Maybe ask someone who's done it more than 2 or 3 days ago. But once you rebuild it, there's 2 things you can do. So now you have your phone plugged in. To your computer. Once it's done building like it says it is here, oh, I got some arrows. Right. So this will tell you where the errors are, right? Oh, here, look, I forgot to change this. So I'm gonna go here. Do something like this. So this tells you where it was in the home activity Java. So I'm gonna replace it. Let's try to rebuild it. At the end of the day, you don't want to see any errors, but the cool thing about it is it kind of will tell you where the error is. It takes a few seconds to go through everything here. But once the build completes with no errors like it did here, and you have your phone plugged in, to do a quick run of how it's going to look on your phone, you can select this play button after you rebuild it. It's going to ask you about your phone here, and then you're going to say, I just do this. I hit OK. And then I just go proceed without instant run. That's what's worked for me. I mean, if there's another way to do it, there probably is, right? So it's going to pretty much build the app or the dashboard, and then when you turn your phone on, it's basically going to pop up on your phone, right? So it pops up on your phone, and it'll give you a view of how it's going to look. So I'll take a few screenshots of this and tweet it to you. So hopefully this works, bro. Or gives you an idea.